The greatest gift one can leave behind is the gift of life. इसी मैसेज को आगे पहुंचाने के लिए दिस वर्ल्ड ऑर्गन डोनेशन डे रेड अड्डा पर मेरे यानी प्रिया के साथ कुछ स्पेशल गेस्ट ज्वाइन करेंगे.
World Organ Donation Day Special. RJ Priya in conversation with kidney transplant recipient Anant Acharya.
Super Hits 93.5 Red FM पर today I have with me Mr. Anant Acharya, who is an ambassador of Mohan Foundation and a kidney transplant recipient. Through his unique marathon participation style, Mr. Anant Acharya has created a lot of impact when it comes to awareness on organ donation in Karnataka. So we are very happy to welcome you, sir, on Red FM. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
So let's start off with the first question. Tell me about the reason what led to the need of kidney transplant.
Okay, 7 years back, I was fit and fine, but I drove 500 kilometers. I came back and then I had some health symptoms, puking and other, and then I had went to hospital and then identified that my KFT, kidney function test, was showing the abnormal reports. So when I further investigations and proceed had happened, then we found that both the kidneys were not functioning as expected. And then doctor mentioned me that, look, Anant, considering your age, you're 30s, and looking at your kidney functioning, it's alarming, and either you need to be mentally prepared for upcoming dialysis or plan for a transplant. And that something shocked me because, as I said, I was fit, I was fine, I'm a non-smoker, I'm not a drinker, a typical Brahmin guy, stuck to vegetable food and vegetarian and with a disciplined life. I was very active and all that stuff, and I have no symptoms. So when you have symptoms and you understand, but this something was a shock for me, and then I end up thinking a lot of things, what needs to be done, and eventually the creatinine level, which we talk about in the blood, increased, and then in 2020, it was a pandemic time, my creatinine was shooting to 7.8, and that was, doctor mentioned, look now, we need to take a call. Then my wife was with me, and she was a strong supporter. Yeah. When I had a restless of sleeps nights, and then she said, why are you thinking so much? I said, come on, it's I'm the earning guy at the family, and I have my family with me, my dad, my in-laws, and my small kid, but she was just 2 years old. Yeah. And post-pandemic situation, mentally you're not prepared, and all that, and it was a sudden shock for me. But then wife just said, why are you going? I'm here with you, so let me come and see what best I can do. And then her one wise decision of coming forward and donating her organ completely had a different change to my decision, and she helped me as voluntarily came forward. And then the journey began of medical things and then the surgery and so on and so forth.
It must have been a very difficult decision for her as well, right?
Yeah.
So how did she land on that decision that she is going to help you?
I think it just came from the bottom of her heart, and then I was also a little bit of not okay with her decision. But as I said, it was I had just 2 years small daughter, and then if both ending up in a bed, so who gonna run the family and all the stuff, right? And all those parameters, emotionally when you are attached, and these decisions sometimes, you to take risk and go ahead. So that is something I am still from bottom of my heart, she's a god for me because she has given a second life to me, and that's what she faced it, and she came overcome this.
It's also about luck, that she was a match for you.
Yes.
Alright, यहाँ पर एक छोटा सा pause लेंगे. The conversation is just getting started. It's World Organ Donation Day Special happening on Red Adda with me, Priya. तो कहीं जाना मत. Stay locked. बजाते रहो. It's World Organ Donation Day, and Red Adda par we have a special. I am in conversation with Mr. Anant Acharya, a kidney transplant recipient and an ambassador at Mohan Foundation.
World Organ Donation Day Special. RJ Priya in conversation with kidney transplant recipient Anant Acharya.
How has Mohan Foundation been a part of your journey?
Well, post surgery, always we do have 3 to 4 months of bed rest, right? And then, as you said, empty mind is your devil workshop, right? So you keep thinking a lot of things. But when I went to the journey, I understood that there are a lot of things, because before my transplant, I only know about the blood donation.
Yeah.
But post that, what I realized that because I have gone through the journey and I saw that a lot of challenges are there. So I was looking for more information on that, and I had a free time. I called a me time, and then started reading about this, and then found I did some certification with Mohan Foundation and understood about what is organ donation, how it helps, what is legal things and thing, and started writing my blogs over it, and then started sharing to my fellow community, and that helped. And then over the period of time, like 1 year to 2 year, when I was coming back to my normal life, I had that kind of an internal passion that okay, let's do something for the people, because when I was in my difficult situation, people came forward and helped me, right? So I thought, let's give back to my community, and this is something which as I said again, it's a kind of a passion became. And then I started running with my own costume awareness whenever I'm not a pro marathon runner, but a 5k 10k whenever I did it. And then Mohan Foundation helped me with a lot of, as I said, initiatives, gave me the platform, and that is what it has started the journey from 5 years back. And luckily this month I'll be completing my 5 years of my kidney anniversary, I would say.
Superb.
And I'm working actively with Mohan Foundation, looking for work more with them.
Superb. Up next, I've got Ranjani Shankar, the project manager at Mohan Foundation for Bangalore division, joining us on Red Adda, and she's going to give us all the details that one might require to finally understand how does it feel to become the superhero who decides to live on beyond their life. Bajate Raho.